punching dog.
Not pissing off the campers. Go ahead and take that right up that little pathway. Millions of years. Now check this out.
Oh, wow.
Nice theropod predator.
Yeah, that's a big one.
Yep. And we do find a lot of species tend to have feathers from this time period. This would be very likely a pack animal, and we suspect that possibly there's a small hunt going on here, because you have this dinosaur that's coming to. You have a dinosaur that's coming to a quick stop. You have the left foot, the right foot, and then the left foot and right foot again. Right here, they come to a standstill, like it would have stood about this tall.
Yeah.
And over here, you'll find its partner coming in laterally. That's even bigger. Yep, even bigger.
And you're back in the shadow.
You find the ankylosaurus tracks and more theropod of the same species coming through. So there's a small unit, small pack of theropods, and potentially coming after that sauropod. Or sorry, not sauropod, the ankylosaurus. Which is, you don't know the ankylosaurus, big four-legged creature, probably about 4,000 pounds. Squatty, low to the ground, armored across the belly and the back, and the head. Kind of, yeah. But it had a pointy tail. Some of the variants of the ankylosaurus had spiky ball-like tails.
So then I'm trying to piece this together, and so these tracks are made. Obviously, there's a lot of dinosaurs in this time period. So then when that catastrophic thing happens, that's going to be the bones that we're going to see later. Maybe push them all up into one spot, or
no? That's a way different time period. So we're looking at 112 million years here. The next bones we're going to see are 150 million years old.
Now, do they date those by the geological rock, or do they date them by carbon dating?
So carbon dating, I'm not sure if it's terribly.
It only goes back 50,000 years.
Yeah,
carbon dating.
Yeah, carbon dating is rough, and even the guy who invented carbon dating is like, I don't know if I depend on it for anything.
There's a lot of assumptions made.
So they're going by rock layers then for age.
Well, in order of occurrence is basically how they age things. They think, well, if this one's this far back, then this layer must be this far back, and they kind of just stage it down. It's a very, very difficult thing to do, to try to accurately age really anything that goes back millions of years.
So does it look like that prey who's been down here feeding or something like
So
that?
now we're looking at a whole bunch of different species of dinosaurs. I call this the dino dance floor out here. Everything where mud has been displaced is a dinosaur track. It's just, you have a difference of great dinosaur tracks and crappy ones. These sauropod tracks are phenomenal. You can see right here a big sauropod walking through. And then right here you have this little ornithopod. That's those three tracks. Not everything with three toes is a predator, and this is a great example of that. That's an ornithopod, a little swamp monster that eats whatever. But right there to the left, going that direction, that is a big, strong, powerful theropod.
Wow, very cool.
That is a dangerous creature, and that's not a running pattern. So here's a right foot right here. There's one stride to a left, and that is a walk. That is not a run. So that's got a big stride.
Could you repeat what you said?
Oh, that's not a running pattern. It's a walk.
Yeah.
So you got the right footprint right there, a nice big stride, and that's the left foot. That is a big animal.
Very.
Probably somewhere in the range of 5,000 pounds. It's a big creature. And the sauropod, not nearly as big. It's one of the smaller ones, right around the mid-20,000s.
Yeah, it's cool how you can even see the swipe, you know what I mean, from the movement.
You can even see a bit of the claws on this theropod. That's a good size sauropod track right there. That's a front paw or front pad. The back ones are quite a bit heavier. This ornithopod. So you have the left foot, the right foot. There's back there is another left foot. The ornithopod was big.
So if this is BLM land, who paid for all the?
You did, my man.
We did with our
Taxpayers.
taxes?
Yep. But it's getting filled back in, so we need to come back here and very gently excavate. Because right underneath all this dirt, it's all washed back in. Lots of excellent syrup. Big sauropods. We got some animals out here. This is one of my favorite track sites. And this is the Ankylosaurus I was telling you about that's up here. They appeared to be getting in some conflict.
Dang man, they are just built for defense, aren't they?
Yeah, those things are not for play. Right here we have another crocodile belly, another croc slide.
Oh, yeah.
And here's the final left footprint of that theropod predator.
They do have a big.
See what I mean?
Left. That's the right, and this is the next right.
So this is the left.
This is the left.
Yep.
Okay. And where's the next left? Up there.
Right there, yeah. What a stride, huh?
Damn. Yeah, that's like 10 feet.
Think about if this thing decided to kick you across the field. You'd go flying. Brutus,
Hey,
enough.
you're not excavation qualified.
This is
Not for
really
another
cool.
week anyway, huh?
Yeah.
Really cool. I want to buy one of those tracks.
You can buy replicas where they've casted them. They sell them over at the, I think they sell track replicas over at the Moab Giants, that dinosaur gathering over there. You see the big dinosaur statues? They've got cool little gift shops out there.
Yeah, I didn't see anything like that. I was in there yesterday, or day before yesterday.
Oh, were you?
Yeah.
Go to Amazon, order a casting. They'll deliver it right to your house.
That's right.
Yeah, I do a lot of business with Amazon.
I keep them in good too.
And this right here is a great scale of, you're looking across the swamp and what animals they think left the tracks at which points.
Man, so many things could eat you back then. That's just scary.
These things could have eaten you.
Yeah.
Like, you know, most herbivores have some variation of actual animals in their diet.
Right.
Like a horse will eat a small bird. It's just like, oh, it's better than nothing.
Deer eat birds.
Mhm.
Little baby
Yep,
birds.
elk will eat birds. Like, they'll eat them because there's something about it that they need. So these little big ass herbivores might have taken a meal out of you.
Anything for protein, right?
Yeah, that basically some kind of cataclysmic event locally that happened.
Well, it can be, one of the theories is that this was a waterway and dead animals piled up into one area. It was just kind of washed into a flood zone or something. But it does seem to be a pretty complicated group because it's not like it's from one set of dinosaurs. It's like theropods, predators, it's got sauropods and mostly sauropods. But yeah, it's kind of interesting. We've got Camptosaurus.
So if this is a river crossing,
Yeah.
possibly.
Ah, thank you.
I won't do anything to me.
No, I don't think so. You hiked like 7 miles yesterday. It should be good. We'll be back before it gets hot.
Yeah.
This is a 12-mile hike.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
The kids,
Nah.
like they're just their souls just like.
So this is a very quick loop that takes you up to see cool dinosaur bones.
Sweet.
Awesome.
You good?
Okay.
Go ahead.
I'm not good.
I thought it was just one.
So this, so what we're seeing here, this sandstone that's got everything encased, this is very soft. You could rub a hole in it with your bare hand. But what we do find is something that kind of looks a lot like granite. You see this purpley rock down here? You see there's more of it right there? These are actually two vertebrae sections from this dinosaur, big sauropod. And so right here where they've darkened the shaded, you see how we have the tall fin on top?
Yeah.
And then nearly nothing that's actually rigidly attached on the bottom. So that would indicate that right here we have the belly of the vertebrae. Here's the length of it. Here's the tall section. That would be the top of the tail, so right up here.
So it's
How
just
about
kind of
that?
laying on its side.
And then we have a second vertebrae. The next one in line would be right here. So we have two vertebrae that are with each other. So the animal's carcass would have been somewhere in this area. This is obviously fallen from the shelf that it used to be on, so it's kind of collapsed over. But yeah, we're going to find a lot of dinosaur bones, and it's sometimes not even consistent dinosaur bones, like this one right here. And everywhere we go, we're going to see dinosaur bones.
See, that looks like petrified wood almost.
Yeah. So these dinosaur bones, quite the mix. You all can follow along.
We're
doing a
gonna owe
tour.
you some money after this
Yeah, no
because
worries,
we're
don't
like
worry
on your
about
tour. Does he look? Look at.
Yeah, y'all are welcome to follow along. We're just going to be pointing out and talking about cool stuff.
Yeah, I would have never guessed that was a vertebrae.
Yeah, I want to walk right past it.
Jared, Jared, just
And as you come up this way,
point to it so we can-
you're going to find that everywhere we go, there's going to be dinosaur bones, even on our walking path, like right here. We'll show these little kitties.
Oh, you want to see him?
You want to see these bones up here that are on the path?
Here, you go in front of me.
We have, everywhere you go, you start to look for bones. You want to see the sand, you'll start to notice that there's a very different rock here, a very different contrast between the hardness and the shape and everything, the color of the rock. So everything that looks different than that rock is likely to be a bone. And then right here, we've got a gigantic femur and a tibia. So this femur starts here, goes all the way down, and what would be the knee section to us is right here. So this is the tibia, right here. And this is, again, a part of a big sauropod. And we have another section of the other femur right here. So we have a nice big femur, nice big tibia to this creature right here, and it looks to be its left leg, left hind leg.
Wow.
Right here we start to see a couple of more vertebrae, but this time we're looking down towards the lower, smaller section of the tail. And again, you see that big, tall fin. So that would indicate that this would be the top of the tail, and then this would be the belly of the tail underneath. Then we're missing another vertebrae from here. And you'll notice we have pack rat nests wherever we go. Pack rats are actually pretty cute. They're not really a rat. They're more closely related to the chinchilla. They're nocturnal, and they're very social animals. They like to run around and play with other pack rats.
They really like to play with little kids if you want to wait around until dark.
Don't believe my brother.
Hey, that's official. That's scientific right there.
He makes things up as he goes.
Oh, yeah, now I'm starting to see them all over the place.
Yep, they're just everywhere.
Yeah, it looks like petrified wood.
Now right here we have bones that are from the toes of the animal.
Mom,
Hey, that's a good eye, kid.
Mom, look at there's something just moved there. And also it's a lizard with no tail.
Full disclosure, I ate the lizard's tail.
Oh, she ate the lizard's tail.
Now right here we've got bones from the fingers, the toes of the animal. So these are about as round and thick as a tennis ball. They're the smallest, tiniest little bones in this animal's body, and they're stronger than any bone in our body. We are very light creatures compared to these animals. You get some more bones right here. But these are two different bones from, oh, it looks like somebody's tried to pirate it too. So you can see where there used to be more bone here. People come up here and pirate bones. But what's wild about that is 10 years in federal prison, $250,000 in fines if you get caught stealing bones out here.
Is it worth it?
Yeah, it must be to some dum-dums.
So what was the weight of this animal? Bronchiosaurus, I'm calling it the sauropod.
Oh, I'd have to guess. Your guess would be as good as mine. There's like so many different species of dinosaurs. There's thousands of species. But they're in the megaton kind of thing, man. They're big.
Is that like fossilized blood? I mean, that's crazy, dude. The color.
So blood wouldn't really fossilize.
Right, yeah.
But what you're looking at is another vertebrae section of a different animal. And then right here we've got, again, another nice big bone. But what people don't oftentimes think about when you're looking at... I'm sorry, okay?
Sorry? Yeah.
What people don't oftentimes think about when you're looking at bones is the fact that there was also marrow in some of these animals, and that also fossilized.
Wow.
So this yellow stuff, you're looking at the fossilized marrow of that animal.
What about that green stone there?
So this green stuff,
Yeah.
it's still a part of the same formation. Different composition, just because things get different levels of wetness and
Does it
dryness.
have
and it kind
copper
of
in it or
organizes.
something? Or
No. You're looking at more of the like fossilized organic materials,
huh, okay.
or petrified, I should say. And then we have black widow web. So this big, tough, thick web is black widow web.
You guys have recluses as well? Or?
I haven't ever seen a recluse here.
Yeah, they're bringing their kids.
So watch that hole. I'm going to try to see if I can get it to fool it into kicking up some dirt. Oh, there it is. It just kicks some dirt. It only kicked one time, but kind of fun to watch it. All right, let's cruise on down to see some bones. So we do have copper in the area, but this green stuff we always just refer to as the Morrison Formation. It's not really copper associated.
Okay. A little bit of a struggle.
You're all right. We're doing just fine.
See all the just different layers of sedimentation.
So we get more bones, less significant. There's some up overhead right there as well. But they're not really terribly important for what we're here to see. Now this right here, if you ask me, is the coolest part of the whole trail.
Coolest part, kids. Listen up.
So this is the cool stuff right here. This is, as far as all the bones go, I think this is the coolest section out here. Now what we're looking at right here, you see this big long seam that goes all the way through? Okay? That is this shoulder blade right here. Now you would think as big as it is, you'd be looking at the length profile, but you're actually looking at the short profile this way. So, and if y'all want to come get close, you can see, if you were to pick up, I'll shade it so you can see it a little bit better, but if you were to pick up that bone, okay, let's pretend like my hand in its place is the bone. We pick it up and we shove it straight in the rock. That's what we're looking at with this length end right here, this short end right here being snapped off. So this is about as tall as a person of a shoulder blade. And then right down here we have a small little skinny rib section that also came with us. We got a little piece of a rib. We got the nice big profile of the shoulder blade. But then the biggest femur you're going to see all day today is right here. Now we're looking at what would be the knee section again. So this time it's kind of in the reverse from that other big sauropod femur we saw. This is now the knee tip, which means this thing's about 6 feet long. This is a huge bone. If this femur fell on you, it'd kill you. It's big. Then we have the rest of that tibia over here. So we do have somewhat of an incomplete leg section. It's hard to tell, but yeah, that is a big old chunk of bone right there. And then we get more bones right through here. And up here we have what is likely to be either Allosaurus or Camptosaurus. Predator bones up here, or possibly the herbivore. erosion kind of changes what we think each dinosaur could be, because some bones are just eroded before they fossilize. You know, not all fossils are perfect. And seldom are they ever even a complete animal, or even a halfway complete animal.
It's almost a miracle to have a fossilized bone.
It is. It's an absolute miracle.
Was any of this like excavated, or is it just kind of exposed like this?
So Moab is we're at the southern portion of the dinosaur diamond, which is where 80% of all the dinosaur bones ever discovered in the continental layers were found.
Yeah.
We have bones absolutely everywhere. We have tracks everywhere.
Yeah.
Paleontology is an extremely underfunded industry, and so whenever they've committed to excavation, it's usually because they found a phenomenal specimen.
Significant, yeah. So this would have just been exposed, and someone just happened to be coming across it and said, "Well, it looks different."
Exactly, yeah. And these hills, as you see this formation, you'll find that up in these hills, there's insane amounts of tracks and bones everywhere.
Really?
This is just one of the more accessible sites, so we send everybody over here. But you can see that bones do get stolen pretty regularly here.
Yeah.
So these people that do this, they're nuts. Like, they're coming to this area where generations get to come and enjoy it, but they're going to rob it for their moment of pleasure and be able to tell everybody what they did. And then it's gone, because it's going to end up in the dump. It's not going to be their prized possession their whole life. It's just going to end up, we don't know what the heck this rock is. Throw it away.
Going out with the trash.
Yep, but that's what happened here. We've got another stolen specimen. This was here last time I was here.
Yeah,
It's crazy how it,
Oh, man.
you know, as a tour guide, you just kind of watch things get robbed blind out here.
Just look for the spray painting on this one. Good idea.
Yeah, it used to be right there. Like you can tell where they
This is kind of a little hairy section, so watch your footing as you're coming through here. There you go. Good catch.
Right on cue.
It might be easier to, yeah.
Thank you.
Fall uphill. If you fall uphill.
That's
Yeah,
right.
right.
Skiing.
Yeah, don't high side it.
Okay, good.
Okay. We're going to keep on coming down this way.
I'm going to keep this way, Steve.
Yeah.
And if anybody needs to take a break, just let me know. We can hang out for a bit.
Reason you need a break.
Juliet, hang back, babe.
Right here is a very convenient, great place to hold on as you're kind of down stepping in here.
And hold that ledge right there, Steve. To help you go down.
I can't tell how far down it is.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot about that. There you go. Okay. So this is about a 1 foot drop, a little over a foot drop.
We call this conglomerate.
Now we call this little pot right here, we call this the Tajma la pack rat. It's a big old pack rat nest, all it is.
That's awesome.
We're going to keep on cruising over this way.
We seen one the other day. They had socks in it. They had all kind of stuff that hikers had dropped. Plastic bottles and everything up in there. Is it true the pack rats like shiny things?
They do. They're also called the gift rat because they'll steal your stuff.
All right, we got some steps up.
Okay.
3 of them.
Now this is the first time I've seen this kind of sedimentary here with the what we call conglomerate.
Yeah, so basically creek bed or river run.
Yeah.
Yep.
Pea gravel fossilized.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yes, we got a cool little surprise over here.
that the manganese coming out of the
No, that's not volcanic. So I'll talk about the black stuff.
Okay.
So this is a fossilized tree. It's a 100-foot long piece of fossilized wood. How cool is that? It's almost like you cut it, timber, it fell down, right? So that's fossilized wood. It's part of the Norfolk Asian pine, and yeah, we had a lot of pine trees out here. Moab used to be somewhat subtropical. Moab used to have insane amounts of vegetation. It's also been through arid, sandy phases. It's been through just the most incredible experiences out here.
So that would have fell in the bottom of the river, right?
Mm-hmm. Exactly, yeah. So all the sediment on top of it means that at one point this thing fell into the river, floated down the river until it got heavy, waterlogged, and sunk to the bottom. Then once it hit the bottom, sediment eventually completely encased it. All that just to be ready for us to see it today.
And then all that gets uplifted with titanic plate movement and pushes this hole up to make this mountain range, right?
You know, I'm not sure exactly what the lifting force was. We have quite a bit of variation out here. Like the La Salle Mountains back there, they pushed up almost 12,721 feet. And that was a volcanic plume.
Okay.
So big old super volcano was getting ready to surface.
And it pushed up a lot of granite there. Granite took the sediment stuff with it.
Yep.
Make the foothills.
And then it's all eroded away.
Those are cool needles over there.
Yeah.
Grand Tetons are
We
like
call
that.
those the determination towers.
Yeah.
Determination Tower. Yep.
All right, we're going to start moving our way away from these rocks and head down into this little draw down here.
It's a tree trunk that fell. Want a sip of water?
Ernest, what are you doing?
There's a couple steps going down
I
over
forgot we
here.
brought him. So you're going to have about a 10-inch step right here off that rock. Maybe about a 12-inch.
Okay. Thanks.
We've got some rocks sticking up as well, so this is pretty uneven terrain coming down through here. And right here's about another 7 or 8 inch drop. We've got a couple of short ones. So that's about an 8-inch drop right there. Then right here you got a 10-inch, then about a 12-inch right here.
Oh, I should have my walking stick.
Did you cover the black stuff? Or
Oh
not?
yeah, so the black stuff it's the same things you're seeing on the red rocks that have the black varnishing on it.
Right.
It's called desert varnishing.
That's
Okay.
what it's
And
called, desert.
iron and manganese interact with bacteria when the rain falls and creates this black sheen.
Okay, cool.
So that's really all it is. It's still the exact same formation we're looking at. It's just got that black varnishing over it.
Is that obviously was just exposed a lot longer than the rest of the rock around here?
It's sort of going to be conditioned depending.
That's about 10.
Yep. So there you go.
There you go. Good. Now that's all the hard stuff.
Yep. You're good here.
You did.
Okay.
You got Good job.
Woo! Thank you.
Yeah.
Teamwork.
Makes the dream work.
That's right.
You'd be amazed in the military how many times you gotta, when you got all the pack and your weight on you, you gotta help people with stuff like that.
Yeah.
All right. Well, hey, the hard stuff's done.
Yeah.
Good. I
Now
was
we
dreading
just gotta do
to
the
walk
harder
back.
stuff. So me and Brutus went walking up here years ago, out here just kind of exploring. And we found some really amazing stuff, but the most amazing thing that Brutus found was a freaking porcupine.
Wow.
What is a
Out here?
porcupine doing out here?
Exactly.
So he gets a face full of stupid.
The FAFO.
Yep.
Guys, crazy. Like all this I can do, you can stop and go.
Yeah.
But if we like when we did walking down to that first
Not
one,
really expected it.
Kinda
all
rugged.
in one stretch. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's what's weird about this whole thing.
Bless you.
Nobody can tell me.
Dinosaur bones.
It comes back there and lands the back. I was like, that is insane. I couldn't figure out where
Well, maybe not. I only say sage because of just the branching and the root of it.
and then
But
pear
this-
cactus.
This is, they call this Mormon tea, also known as
Yes.
the ephedra plant. It's full of ephedrine. You grab a handful of that, boil it in a pot, drink that. Oh boy, your heart's going to be. Fault line just kind of dropped, and it created a backflow of that water that now comes out the opposite direction before it flows back into the earth. So that's what's giving these animals water out here. Otherwise, they'd have absolutely nothing. It'd be just
So
terrifying.
there's obviously somewhere real close for the trail to be this concentrated, right?
Yep.
I know where I'd set up to hunt. That's all I know.
Yeah, this would be a spot for sure. The natives hunted here a lot too. This was a
Is that
great.
horse?
Yeah, it looks like cattle. The natives hunted here a lot. This was an excellent hunting ground for natives. But not right here. You're going to see once we get through it, we're going to hike up here and get into a tunnel and walk through this mountain.
Okay.
And out the other side, you'll see the real hunting calves. Now these junipers, and watch this, Steve. We got a ledge right here. I don't want you to trip on that. It's probably better to get up on that ledge and walk through here, unless you feel better this way.
Yeah, this is good. Thanks.
All right, Steve. This is what the part I'm worried about for you. This is the single shittiest spot up and down. Oh, come on, Brutus. You serious?
Where's your bag?
Don't step there.
He's like, I watched you. You can watch me.
That's right.
Yeah, I don't think I want to do that.
Okay.
I got to be careful.
Do you want to just kind of sit in the shade here and
Yeah,
hang out?
yeah.
Yeah. Or you
At
can
the
even.
rattlers.
I'll dance with some rattlesnakes.
All right. I'm gonna bury this since Brutus couldn't hold it to himself. Who needs a bag when you can just flip a
Yeah,
rock?
Bruce is like, I'm just helping ecology.
Now, where would you like to hang out?
In the shade.
Yeah, for sure. You want to just
Sit on the
chill
rock.
over here? You could, if you want, you can walk up right here
We can help
and
you.
just lean against this rock right here. Sit against that.
Oh, that's comfortable.
Or if you want, we can take you back to Jeep. What would you prefer?
I would sit.
No, I'll sit here. This is good.
I guess there's a little shelf.
You got a nice view.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we won't be long.
All
You
right.
want us to take some pictures for you?
You want me to walk through the cave with your camera?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
If we're not back in 3 days,
Just wait longer.
yeah. Give it 6.
All right. Well, we'll get this. We'll get some photos for you and some video for you.
Yeah, keep it up in the air.
Okay.
Not too fast.
All right. Well, we got you on camera this time, Steve.
Good. That'll break the camera, all right.
Oh, this looks like a little.
Does this record audio?
Yeah.
So you're gonna hear us talking trash about Steve as soon as we're out of earshot.
Where's the easiest way to come up? Over here?
Right here. Yeah.
This looks like a little chestnut oak.
Yes, that's oak brush.
Yeah, I haven't seen any of those out here.
Yeah, oak brush is borderline invasive in this little spot.
Is it?
Oh,
There's a tree living there.
yeah.
Just grab me.
So you said don't grab your.
I said just grab me.
Oh, okay. I don't want to come off as handsy.
Nope, that's right.
I definitely am that though.
We're from the 70s. We're used to handsy.
All right, now this tree up here, I don't know if Steve's camera can see it. Hopefully it does. That tree is probably somewhere in the 800-year-old mark. These are old junipers that are that big.
It's so gnarly.
And these are part of the root system down here. You can see how twisted they are.
Wow.
That's an old tree.
Is this the cave we're going into? Man, I feel that geothermal coming out of here.
Yeah. Get that nice cooling off the rocks.
Ooh, it's nice and cool up here.
Yeah. All right, Steve, this is where we're going through. Follow me, if you dare.
Yeah, no problem.
And in the summertime, when it's super duper hot outside, this is a great place for snakes to come cool off.
Yep.
So I always just assume there's going to be snakes in here.
Yeah, you're snake bait.
Yeah, that's right. Snakes.
Go get snake bait. Huh?
You know, I've only ever seen a couple of snakes here. Neither one of them are venomous.
Started out in ankle deep water, ended up waist deep water, chest deep water, and I wanted to see these glowworms. And I find this big pond underneath their lake. And there's a rock out in the middle, big boulder. I'm like, I'll swim out to that, get up on that rock, check it out. And so I swim out there, kill my headlamp. Beautiful glowworms all over the ceiling. And I hear this whoosh, some big alligator.
No way.
And I stand up, I turn my headlamp on, there's an eel. Head where you're at, tail where I'm at. Got that big around, big long fins.
I'd be losing my mind.
And then I'm like, I don't know nothing about eels, man. So I'm like, screw it. I get in the water to swim out. And I swim right past this thing, actually bump it. I get home, find out long-finned eels are the only freshwater eels in New Zealand. They call them AKA man-eaters.
No kidding.
And I was like, if I'd have known that, I'd still be on that rock. Okay, we just came through this cave right through the middle of the rock, about 200 yards, 150 yards. And we come out and this is our view.
So right up there you can see a petroglyph. It's very hard to see because it's very old. Right where I'm pointing the stick, that's a petroglyph. Very hard to see that because it's so old. It's blending back into the rock. This is the hunting ground.
Talk about an easy way to escape from your enemies, too.
Whoa, look at that lizard. Brutus, leave it. Brutus, hey.
Dad.
Good thing that lizard's smarter than you. All right, should we go make sure Steve's all right?
Yep. That's really cool. Yeah, I know where I have a campsite. Maybe somewhere really close to here, so you just go in and chill out and get
Darn
steak.
right.
Cool
Don't
off.
have Skippy.
It's amazing how much this warm air comes in here and how cool it is.
And if you look up, you'll start to see light coming through the cracks. So it's not really a tunnel because it cracks all the way through.
Yeah, it's a split.
It just widens up down here.
All right, we'll wait up for this. Oh, this is perfect right here, man. It feels like air conditioning.
It does. And even in the summertime, it feels like that. When it's 110 outside, it feels amazing in here.
I'm amazed you get people out of here.
Yeah. Quite the little tunnel, isn't it?
Yeah, that is really cool.
Moab's got quite a few tunnels that are similar to this, natural tunnels. Yeah, a lot of graffiti goes on out here, unfortunately. It's destroyed a lot of artifacts. It's just erased beautiful paintings on the rocks, old paintings, completely wiped off out here by initials.
So when the Indians did it, it was petroglyph.
Yeah,
It looks like somebody started trying to drill a hole here for, think maybe for climbing?
you could do that with your fingers. That sediment's so soft. I found him!
You found him?
Yeah, I had to fight off a bunch of pack rats.
Hey, but you did great. You're still here. You're here and they're not, right?
Yeah. I scared them off.
This is a nice little step down right here. You doing all right pain-wise? Is it starting to build up?
No, it ain't pain. It's like
Oh,
my
gosh.
muscles get lactic acid build up,
Oh, okay.
and then I just can't move them.
That's interesting.
Yeah, so it's not pain. The surgery alleviated the pain, it's just with lactic acid just builds up.
Okay. That's
And-
interesting. So you need to, you definitely need to go see rheumatology. They might have an explanation.
And then if I just sit for 5-10 minutes like we're doing here,
Uh-huh.
I'm completely back to where I can do it again.
This sure is some gorgeous country out here.
It is. This stuff, man, I'll tell you. And it doesn't matter where you go. Like, leave Moab in any random direction. Flick the
Yeah.
needle on the compass. missing a lot of artifacts that couldn't possibly have remained.
Yep.
So the theory of the pyramid
Well, we don't have an open
produced
mind
power,
either.
I think is every bit as valid as saying they didn't do it.